We're talking about how I was able to learn the Danish language. The first and most important thing is that I went to language school, which takes around 1 to 2 years. And in language school, you learn grammar and you learn the basic Danish language. That is greetings, how to order food, those normal conversations. That is what you learn in language school. Some of the things I invested in were the Danish English dictionary. This is one of the things that I invested in. It's very important to have a dictionary. The book that I invested in is this Vahera de Podansk. This book tells you of items. For example, what is the name of a bicycle in Danish? What is the name of, what do you call blonde? Says in Danish. It tells you everything about. Another way you can invest on your Danish language is through the Danish TV and the Danish radio. In Denmark, there are so many Danish programs that you can watch and learn the language from. And most of the programs have undertexts down below. And if you're watching movies, you can always put the Danish undertext below. At the beginning, when I couldn't speak fluent Danish, I always switched to English, which is a very big disadvantage. It's always good to speak in Danish, whether it's broken Danish, because that is how you're able to learn. And I made so many mistakes speaking my broken Danish. And one thing I told my work colleagues is that I don't mind being corrected, whether it's written broken Danish or it's spoken broken Danish. I needed them to correct me, and I was not ashamed to make mistakes. In my line of work, I work with the elderly, and in Denmark, most of the elderly people do not prefer someone who don't speak in Danish. They need to be able to communicate with you, to tell you their needs and what they need to be done. So for me to be able to integrate in the Danish system, I had to work on my Danish language. I had to practice my Danish language. I had to go to take my dictation in Danish. So I worked so much on my Danish language. It's very important when you move to Denmark that you work on the Danish language. Do not take so much time speaking in the English language or your mother tongue language. It's very important that you learn the Danish language, because most of the Danish workplaces speak in Danish. So for me, anyone moving to Denmark, one thing I would tell them is take time with the language school, learn all you can through the language school. Buy books, use apps. I can remember I used the Bamboo app or Duolingo apps. There are so many apps that you can use to learn the Danish language. Invest in books, and you can also start with children books in the library. You can always go and borrow books from the library.